Hi guys, this is Larry with CPP in Games, and this is our latest game, America for Sale, or um, the board game, or what it would say on the link. It would say For Sale America. This is edition one. We got another one, hopefully coming out in a couple months called uh, For Sale the World. But this is an intro of the parts and all that. This is the box, you know, it's just the top. It's found out it's a little bit cheaper. So we're going to open up the contents to see what it looks like. Okay. Nice artwork. So first of all, you get this big card. Mind you, this is the first time it's come out, so this is $74.99 for this board game, and later on it will be, we might do some improvements or add things to it, but this is $74.99 as is. Now, mind you that all prices of this game, that's the price of the game. That's not including the shipping and handling or the or insurance on it or taxes, all that good stuff. So I'm going to show you the board game. First thing I'm going to show you is the board. Like this. This is what the board looks like. Over here is your start. And then you, of course, go all the way around the board. Now to get in the center, you have to land on these spots here. To get in the board, it's very American, you could say. It's got Lincoln, and then Statue of Liberty, and then so on and so forth. These, now mind you, this is where some of the improvements are going to be at later on. But this is where some of the improvements are going to be on, because I wasn't happy with this, but it still kind of works. Now you get about 280 of these little things, and of course you pass them out to your players. This is basically your money, and these are pop-outs. So if you have small children, you might not want to have this around, but these are called greenbacks, and you get and basically each one is worth one greenback, or another version of that is $1. Of course, it's just like Monopoly. You go around the board, but you don't get to put property. So this is not that major thought process in this. Like the game of Monopoly. So basically, whoever has all these or all the properties, well, pretty much whoever has all the money is the winner. And this is not as well into it as Monopoly is. It's actually a lot quicker. But you get these little greenbacks. And of course it says in the directions. Now later on we change it. I'm going to make these things a little bit bigger. Now this is the Federal Reserve Bank, and basically this is where your greenbacks go. And of course I could have made this one smaller. I mean, it is basically for these. But it's good to have. And also, all you need is, if you have pennies, you can substitute pennies. 280. You get this rule book. And all that good stuff with this. Now this is a 4-player game, so you got 4 pieces. You got blue, you got red, you got yellow, and you got green. and then you get 5 dice. You get 5 dice with these. So of course, red, white, and blue, symbolizing this is an American deal. American game, or anybody can play it really. And then of course you get these tokens. There are blue and green that symbolize the blue and green pieces, and then of course red and yellow that symbolize the red and yellow pieces. So of course, if you're a red piece, you would take the red ones. So basically, you go around the board, and when you buy one of these, you basically put your piece there, and if a player lands on it, you can, once again, you can tax them basically and get money that way. And then finally, if you buy a property, this is basically a simple version of Monopoly. And of course, here's your cards. Now these cards are basically your 50 states, and they're labeled on who came into the United States first, from Delaware all the way around on the outside to South Dakota, and then in the center is the other 10 states, and then plus you have one, your federal district, which is Washington, D.C., and then the rest are your territories the United States has. So you can buy for $5 for 5 greenbacks, but if you own it and somebody falls on top of it, then they pay 3 in taxes. Of course, all of it goes into the Federal Reserve. So basically that's it. Later on, like I said, I might improve on it and do this, make the Federal Reserve, where all the money goes, smaller, and all the property. I'm going to make these bigger, but this is 70. This is 74, 74.99, and like I said, you have to pay shipping and handling and taxes and insurance, of course. So this is For Sale America, and this is the first edition. The second edition, hopefully in a couple months, I will bring out For Sale the World. So thank you for watching, and please subscribe on my channel. Thank you.